Hello and welcome to Future Minds on S24 TV, the program where we explore how technology is shaping the world around us, from classroom to clinics and even the way our societies are governed. Today we have a very special guest joining us in name of Shamsuddeen Jibrin. He has been at the forefront of technology as a youth innovator, particularly in creating drones locally, with a special focus on transforming agriculture. Malo Shamsuddeen, you're welcome to S24 TV.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And today we'll be discussing not just the opportunities that technology brings, but also the challenges and what the future might look like for communities, businesses, and governments in Africa and beyond. From the very beginning, we would like our viewers to know who you are and what you do, even though I mentioned some of it.
Okay, good day. My name is Shamsuddeen Jibrin. I'm also the co-founder and chief drone technology officer at Agritech Limited. It's a company that focuses on building locally agricultural drones. Not only drones, but robotics and automation as well, where we build this drone locally for our farmers. Because my dad is a farmer, and I watch how his workers, that is his laborers, used to do it manually in a farm when we go to the farm. Since I'm into innovation, why if we develop something that's going to support our farmers and it's going to be cost effective, because the way they do this thing is very kind of so hazardous and not only stressful but carcinogenic, because it leads to cancer, kidney diseases, and also heart diseases. That's why I need to support my dad and other farmers to start using this innovation, not using the manual one.
And I think you just answered the first question I had for you. What inspired you to start creating drones locally? And I think, what is some of the biggest challenges that you think farmers face today, and how exactly do your drones help in solving their problems?
As I said earlier, if you look at the way they do it, it's very it's not a good way of doing it. You see, like they put the tank on their back, there's a back pin, and as I said, they used to put that mask, even though they wear that mask, but they still inhale the chemicals.
Okay, and that means the chemicals are very strong for them.
They're very strong for them.
Okay.
And because if you look at a lot of all these pesticide applicators, if you go to the villages, you see that they are having kind of disease of kidney.
Mostly respiratory diseases.
Yes, even heart and also cancer.
The internationally made drones are expensive.
Yeah.
What are you doing to make yours like pocket friendly and maybe more easier to use for the farmers in Nigeria?
Okay, what we do at Agritech Limited is that we use locally material at home, PVC pipes. We even the jerry cans that we use is here in Nigeria.
Okay, that means some of the materials
all the
we use
structure is being made here. We are the one that we use to enter market and buy it and then cut it, and then after we finish all our designs, we'll come up with the design that okay, we're going to use these PVC pipes, we're going to use carbon fiber, which is being made by us. That means it's going to be less expensive than to go to China and buy all the materials to build here.
Okay.
Even though we buy some electronic part, but all the structural frame, the programming and everything, we did it by ourselves.
You know, definitely there are features that the ones made in China or the internationally made ones have that yours do not have.
Yeah.
How do you think that's particular gap between yours and theirs? What do you think you can highlight differently from your own?
Okay, for that, in this life, whatever we're going to do is all about collaboration and partnership. For example, now we are building this locally and we're using our homemade materials. That means there are some things that we need to maybe partner with them. Maybe we'll do our own design. In the future, we are trying to see that we have all other things, even the remote and everything is going to be made here in Nigeria.
You are going for next gen.
Yeah.
Recently. I think you should tell us how exactly did you even get there so that the youth outside can look at you as an inspiration and do something different for the country.
We did a competition, like a challenge. This has been organized by MBTI, that is National Board for Technology Incubation, and UCALT. It's a UK organization as well, where they come together to support, to nurture young minds. You will apply the competition, and then if you got selected, and then after we did that, they selected the top 60, 60 finalists that they're going to London.
Okay, so you're not going alone.
Yeah. I'm not going alone.
Okay.
Each state, maybe they have their slot. Maybe, for example, if this state over 10 people have applied, they'll select only 2 or 3. It's based on the population of those innovators that applied. And I've been opportune to be part of the selected participant. We did the pitching, and then later on, we got selected. Before, what I love when the DG, I need to commend him and I appreciate him, because when he said that before they wanted to
DG of where?
DG of MBTI, he was saying that before they were thinking like maybe they're going to only select maybe first position, second, and other. Then he'll be like, not only each state to select one person. What if the other two that they are got selected?
Okay.
What if they talk to the governors of, from the Nigerian Governors Forum, maybe the chairman, and then later on they will talk with the other governors in each state to sponsor all these young people to go to London, which is a global event. It's going to be like a business summit where you have maybe
investors like an
interaction with
venture
venture capitalists, angel investors, and also other development partners. Alhamdulillah, I commend our governor, the executive governor of Kaduna State, His Excellency Ubasani, for sponsor us.
I'm meaning to ask you, which state are you from?
Kaduna State.
Okay.
Yeah, our governor that supported me, that are going to London to go and represent the state, my startup company, and also Nigeria. And we hope we are going to come up with, we are going to come back, and I hope, inshallah, we are going back with 100 bucks. That means of investment. Yeah.
So, within the state or Nigeria, are there farmers that have used your drone to practice any form of farming?
Yeah, I used to say that I started with my dad. He's a farmer. We used to go to his farm to start in testing, and even some farmers in Malali, in Kaduna State, where we used to do the test running. Yeah, and so they were very happy.
As an innovator, what are your major challenges?
It's all about funding. When you say funding, one, that's all. When there's a funding, collaboration, that's all. And also partnership.
But you have to push for all these things. How do you do them?
That's why I'm going to next gen.
No, before going to next gen, we are talking about Nigeria now. How do you push for them?
What I do is that we used to get a lot of applying application for applying like grants, and also maybe like mighty letters to all these government agencies and also non-private. But what we wanted to do now is to start maybe liaising with agricultural firms and also ministers of agriculture across the state, and also agricultural associations, cooperatives, where we can partner with them. Anyone that need our services will go to the farm and do it for them.
What advice would you give to young innovators like here in Nigeria? They should build something, or let me say, they should create a local solution using technology.
Okay, I always say this, my mentor, Pankameke Jr., my dad as well. My father is a mentor, also a father figure, has been supporting me. Thank you once again. Whatever, he used to tell me that any innovation that you want to build, let it be a useful one. Let it be an innovation that is going to support your community and your country. Any innovation that is not going to support your community, your country, it doesn't worth it. Try to think on something that is going to benefit your community. First, as a young innovator, you need to exercise patience. You need to just keep pushing up. You need to keep going. I know that road may not be clear, because we've had over 8 years since from young age. There's a lot of, sometimes it feels like giving up, but when you just keep pushing up, it's all about partnership. When you got a good team, you're going to achieve.
Finally, looking ahead, how do you envision drones transforming the agricultural landscape in Africa over the next 10 years?
Over the next 10 years, it's going to be one of the best innovation that's going to revolutionize agricultural systems in terms of reducing the workload for our farmers, which I used to say it always, of the disease that's affecting our farmers and also affecting our community, affecting our family, and also is one of the best method to use for us to get a lot of good results in farming.
Thank you so much, Shamsuddin, for sharing your insight and innovations with us today. Well, it's inspiring to see young Nigerians coming to the forefront to put technology at the forefront, to do things differently, and to even solve local problems. Yeah. We hope when next we call on you, you will show up.
By good grace, inshallah.
And thank you for everyone watching. This is S24 TV on Future Minds.